let's plan more later. Freezing cold Denver. Rushing into the game, hiding my bag. I made it in basically the nick of time. Oh, Reggie Jackson. Nuggets.
I wanted to push the pace.
Nuggets win it 117 to 109 over the Pacers. All right, game's over outside Ball Arena. Earlier, I flew over from Salt Lake to Denver for only $69, and then my flight got delayed for one, and then for two, the train got delayed, so I made it to the game just barely in the nick of time. Unfortunately for me, my flight to, where am I going next, to New York got canceled, so I'm trying to figure out, am I gonna rebook another flight to New York or head back to Salt Lake? So trying to figure that out. Look, my bag's still there after the game. Head back to Union Station. Anything for balling. Whew, crossing the bridge. This is like 0 degrees here in Denver. It's just freezing cold. All right, back at Union Station, heading on the train to the airport. Whether I'm flying to Salt Lake or New York, I don't know yet. And the weather currently in Denver, 3 degrees, but it said feels like -6 degrees. Blistering cold here. Heading back to the airport, so I'm getting out. Back at the Denver airport, glad I'm out of that freezing cold and glad I'm getting out of here. So earlier, my flight from Denver to New York, Southwest flight for 169 got canceled. So I got a refund for that. And then I was trying to decide, was I gonna still fly to New York or head back to Salt Lake? It was gonna be cheaper to do Salt Lake. As a few hours ago, it just looked too expensive to go over to New York, but then prices for it dropped, and it dropped down a Delta flight for $229. So I'm actually still heading over to New York. And the reason I'm doing New York instead of Salt Lake, 2 is better than 1. Anything for balling.